What's good, wealth builders? It's the man, it's the myth, the wealth builder himself, Devon Put in Work Burke. And today we're talking about why having two jobs is the worst decision you can ever make. So let's go.
That I'm on my grind is an understatement. Don't think I'm thinking you can check my bank statement. I'm about my money, yeah, that's basic. World domination is what I'm truly facing.
Okay, real quick, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we talk about making more money, saving more money, building a better you and business. So without further ado, let's get to the topic on hand. While having two jobs is the worst decision you can never make. All right, so I was thinking, right? A lot of people in America have two jobs. They go from one job to the next job almost daily, right? The average person works about 40, 50, maybe about 60, 70 hours a week. All right, about 70 hours a week. Now, when you think about that, are you really doing any good to yourself? Are you really giving yourself a one-up by having two jobs? I mean, sure, the money's good and you're paying your bills and you might have a little extra income on hand, but what are you doing with that extra income? Are you investing it? Are you trying to start an online business? Maybe even just a side hustle that's so you can create your own schedule. Most people are not. Most people are just able to pay their bills and that's it, and go to work. Working two jobs. That's almost ridiculous. I'm not saying that you don't or you shouldn't pay your bills or you shouldn't provide for your family, but when it comes to being financially free, two jobs is not it. The only way two jobs is on point, is if you're using that second income for investments and something to get you away from working two jobs and ultimately get you away from working a job at all. That's the only way having two jobs makes sense. If you're not doing something like that with your money, then you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. So even if you're just making bills, you're just making your rent and just making your financial obligations, you need to find a way to use that money to grow something outside of those two jobs. Because you have no time for yourself, have no time for your family. All you're doing is just going to work and coming home. Going to work, coming home. That don't make sense. That's not a life. You're just living. You don't have a life. And do you really want that? Do you really want it where you just are living? You're just existing? You just wake up every day, go to work, come home, go to work, come home, and maybe get some days off in between? Maybe. But most people don't. Most people take up their weekends with their second job, with their second gig. It's ridiculous. And let's get this straight. Driving Uber, Lyft, even though it's money, it's not a job. I mean, it's not a business. It's a job. You have not started a business. You have started a job. Yeah, it's a nice little side hustle, and yeah, it creates income, but it's not something you can grow. It's not something you can take and grow and expand. So it's just another job. You just created another job for yourself. So with that being said, wealth builders, It's the man, it's the myth, the wealth builder himself, signing off for why having 2 jobs is the worst thing you can do. Until next time, wealth builders, make more, save more, build more. Peace.
I'm about my money, yeah, that's basic. World domination is what I'm truly facing.